The BBL Roadshow was in town as the Bristol Flyers hosted the Worcester Wolves in the penultimate home game of the regular season. Flyers were facing a must-win game in order to keep their playoff hopes alive, whilst the Wolves were looking to secure a third-place finish heading into the BBL playoffs. Into the first period, and Tyrone Lee would score the first point of the game with an incredible circus shot from behind the backboard. That would spark a 14-2 run, with Doug McLaughlin-Williams sinking a pair of threes to give the Flyers an early double-digit lead. McLaughlin-Williams would have 9 of his 10 points on the night in the first period. But the Wolves would reduce the gap to just 3 as Pavel Lazonsky picks up the loose ball and feeds it to Jay Cousinard on the break for the two-handed slam. Flyers would lead 23-20 at the end of the first period. Into the second, and Roy Owen would drive the open lane and kick it out to Matthias Seiland for the baseline 3. Seiland would finish with 20 points on the night, shooting 50% from behind the three-point line. Later in the second, and Worcester would apply full court pressure as Orlan Jackman picks off the pass and finishes the two-handed flush. Flyers would respond with another pair of threes from captain Greg Streete. Streete would finish with a game-high 22 points to go along with 6 assists as Bristol pushed the lead back out to double digits. Final minute of the first half, and Javier Mujica throws it out to Cousinard, who once again slams it home on the fast break. Flyers would lead 43-37 at the end of the first half. And Worcester's momentum would carry on over into the third period as Jordan Aaron gets his hand in the passing lane before finishing the open layup. Then he'd drive all the way to the hoop and make the high-arching floater to bring the Wolves to within 4. Ben Eves would tie things up for the visitors with the mid-range 2 with the friendly roll before Mujica would make the tough fadeaway 2 to give Worcester their first lead of the game. Final seconds of the third period, and Jay Cousinard would nail the Hail Mary from full court, but the shot was ruled out after being released after the buzzer. Flyers would trail by 5 heading into the fourth quarter. Worcester would lead by as many as 11 points in the fourth period as Jay Cousinard nails another 3 on his way to 15 points on the night. But Flyers would rally back late in the fourth as Streete would nail a pair of threes inside the final minute to cut the gap to just 3 points with 8 seconds to play. Flyers would intentionally foul to stop the clock before Worcester would put the game to bed from the foul line. Final score, Bristol Flyers 77, Worcester Wolves 82. Flyers failed to make the playoffs for the first time in their 12-year history, but can still have a say on the battle for the last remaining places. And they'll be hosting the London Lions in the last game of the season this Saturday at 7:30. Tickets are on sale now at bristolflyers.co.uk. For Flyers TV, I'm Downsy from Sam FM, supporting the Bristol Flyers every step of the way.